That's got to be pretty much as complete as you want in the first round of the season.
Yeah, a good start to the season. We've been building for this for a while. We had a big focus on the Hurricanes even before Christmas. And we said, get through this game first and then we'll find our momentum into the competition. But further comprehensive from the boys tonight. There's obviously a few things we've got to work on, but very pleased with the way they started and the way they finished.
Is it the way you did it as well? I guess it seemed like there was a lot more excitement and buzz around once you got the first couple of tries, really get a roll on and the crowd started to get behind it too.
Yeah, we defended for a long period of time at the start of the game there and managed to turn the ball over and then basically get down the other end of the field for 3 points. The next touch we had, we scored 7 points. We didn't really have a lot in attack. We probably failed to find our shape a couple of times in that first half, but the second half, we just said it in the sheds there. There was times where the game was clean and times where the game was messy, and the Hurricanes are typically a team that plays really well in messy games, but I thought tonight we probably matched it with them. So yeah, that was another pleasing aspect, the fact that there was a bit of precision out there, but there was also just that little bit of spark when the ball was bouncing around.
Christian, captaincy seems pretty easy, I guess, at the moment.
It's pretty crazy when you got a leader like Stephen White there, and then you got Howie out there as well, Matty, Cart's running the line out fighting. There's a bunch of leaders out there that are doing their bit to make sure the team functions well, and I just have to focus on my role as a playmaker and game caller to try and get the team ourselves. A little bit disappointed here, Bernie said we lost our shape a bit.
Everyone's talked about the, freedom in attack a bit more this year. Did you feel that out there?
Yeah, at times. I think we just had to find whatever opportunity we could to attack, and credit to the boys, they did that tonight. And as Bernie talks, a little bit messy, but when you get a little sniff, quality side can make the most of it, and felt like our team did that tonight.
Kicking as well, seemed like you had your rhythm back. I think only the one miss, was it?
I think so,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Orange. The wind, there was a strong wind there today. Yeah, that was nice to sort of knock some through the poles and just get some rhythm back. It's not all about my kicking. I think it's about the team performance and the scoring near the post. It's pretty easy.
Bernie, a lot of the experienced guys obviously stepped up. Thomas in his first game also was great.
Yeah, I think everyone was great out there. So really pleased with the way we finished off the game as well, and the reserves that came on the field kept that momentum going. So took a few opportunities that presented themselves and really good with the set piece. So we struggled in the first couple of scrums, just trying to find the rhythm of the referee. But after that, it was a dominant scrum throughout the first half, and then whole front row change in that second half, and they still maintain that dominance. So credit to those guys coming off the bench. I know the experienced guys stepped up, but you'd have to say that everyone had a fantastic performance tonight.
And quite a pace for a round one game as well. Is it something you think you can keep going next week, especially with the start of the Warriors?
The boys are fit. They've worked really hard in the pre-season and mentally in a good space before the game, but did a lot of work in the pre-season. We've spoken about it a little bit. The Wallabies came back into camp on the 4th of January, and they've done a fair bit of work through that December period. I know that the last year was a really taxing time on the boys. Super Rugby getting to the semi-finals and then a World Cup campaign, but they came back really motivated from the World Cup and did their work through the December period and came back a little bit behind the other boys who'd worked really hard pre-Christmas, but picked it up really quickly. And it's pleasing to see the hard work that they've done through that December period has paid off in this first round. You're right, it's a long competition, and we've got to make sure that we can put that performance in each week, but that's the job of the coaches and the head S&C to make sure that we're getting the amount of metres in their legs and giving them enough time to rest as well.
How do you manage that in this next week? Obviously, there would be a few sore bodies, a few big hits out there as well.
Yeah, the boys have got the weekend off, so we had a big push this first game. They trained really hard over the last 2 weeks, and the plan is to give them the weekend off, so Saturday, Sunday off, come back in on Monday, and then a light week really. Train on Monday, train on Wednesday, captain's run on Thursday, we play on Friday.
Tell us about Steve Moore's game. He sort of struggled for that first 9 minutes, and then he went charging down the field, and it seemed to pull the whole team on.
Yeah, that's indicative of the work that the guys have done. Squeaky finding himself in a bit of space and started to open up there. We've done a fair bit of work on our speed through the pre-season. We've had John Pryor come down and spend a lot of time with the boys, and it's good that that sort of stuff shows on the field. You know, he had a great game. He was man of the match, and superb at set piece time, and then a lot of defending from the boys, and Squid was leading the way there defensively.
Rusty, just a quick word on Henry and Tavita. They obviously had trying to raise some profile for Fiji during the week. Tavita got the try as well. I think $13,500 raised tonight as well. I guess all the boys jumped on board as well, donating some kit. Is that right?
Yeah, something sort of, Henry just asked the boys if they had any sort of spare kit, and the boys had a fair bit, but just to bloody her out. So yeah, it's just something to give back to, I guess, people that have struggled through this period, especially the cyclone. So it's special enough for our Fijian boys, and yeah, they played exceptional as well.
Bernie, just on Rory, was it his knees? Everything okay there?
Yeah, he was fine. He came in at half time and he copped a knock in the first half, and then literally the first play of the second half there, he landed on the knee again. So a little bit of swelling, but